On last turn we have studied about profit and loss. Today we will study about discount. You must have seen different types of advertisements in newspaper and pamphlets about discount. It is done to attract customers, and to increase the sale. And sometimes it is also done to get rid of the old stock. Now it is mainly, sometimes it is also given on the eve of any festival, that is for example on the eve of Diwali, Durga Puja or New Year. The basic reason is to increase the sale. Now, before going to the calculations related to discount, we should first understand some terms related to discount. First is mark price. It is also written as MP, capital M, capital P. Now, the mark price is the price that is printed on the article. Sometimes it is also known as the list price, and it is written as L.P. Second is discount. It is the deduction made on the marked price. That is, when an article is sold at the price less than the listed price or the price printed on the article, then it is said to be given a discount. Next is, now discount is generally given as percent of the marked price. That is, it is always calculated on the marked price. Now, if we know the marked price and the selling price, then we can easily calculate discount, and it is equals to the marked price minus the selling price. Next is the net price or the selling price, written as, now the net price or the selling price is the difference between the marked price and the discount allowed. That is the difference between the marked price and the discount allowed. So the selling price or the net price is equals to the marked price minus the selling price minus the discount. Now if we know the marked price and the discount, then we can easily calculate the selling price. Now let us understand how to calculate the discount percentage. It is just same as we calculate the loss percent. First, let us understand the formula for the discount percent. Discount percent is equals to discount upon marked price into 100, or we can say it is equals to marked price minus the selling price upon marked price into 100. Now how is it same as the loss percent? See, we know that whenever the cost price is greater than the selling price, we have loss. and that is equals to the cost price minus the selling price. Now here at the place of cost price we are having the mark price, and when we will give the discount, the mark price will be greater than the selling price. Therefore, to calculate the discount, we subtract the selling price from the mark price. Now you can easily see here that at the place of loss it is written discount, and at the place of cost price it is written as mark price. Similarly, if you see the formula of discount percent, that is mark price minus selling price upon mark price, or the discount upon mark price into 100, and if we see the formula for loss percent, that is equals to loss upon cost price into 100. So it is same as the loss. At the place of loss it is written discount, and at the place of cost price it is written mark price, and it is calculated in the same way as it is calculated for the loss. Now let us see some examples to understand how to calculate discount. First example, a ceiling fan is marked at rupees 1540 during off season is given, and it is sold for rupees 1470. Now we have to find the discount and the discount percent allowed. Now how to calculate discount? We have just now seen that the discount is equals to mark price minus the selling price. Now looking at the question, we can see that the mark price was rupees 1540 and it is sold, that is the selling price is rupees 1470. So we can easily see that the mark price is equals to rupees 1540 and the selling price is rupees 1470. Now putting these values in this formula, we can calculate the discount, that is equals to rupees 1540 minus rupees 1470, that is equals to rupees 70. Now this is the discount. Just now we have calculated the discount. Now we have to calculate the discount percent. We know that the formula for discount percent is discount upon the mark price into 100. Now here the discount is rupees 70 and the mark price is rupees 1540, and we have to multiply it by 100. Now it will be equals to, on cancellation we will get 50 upon 11%, or it will be equals to 6 by 11%. So the discount percent is equals to 6 by 11%. Next type of question based on discount percent is to calculate the selling price. Now if we are given the mark price and the discount or the discount percent, we can easily calculate the selling price. Let us see an example based on it. A TV is marked at rupees 18,500 during Diwali festival. A 12% discount is allowed on it. Now we have to calculate what is the amount of discount and its selling price Now in this question, first let us see what we have to calculate. We have to calculate the amount of discount. That is, we are given the discount percent and we have to calculate the amount of discount, that is discount. And secondly, we have to calculate the selling price. So how to calculate the discount? We know that the discount percent is always given on the mark price. Therefore, we have to first calculate the discount, that is 12% of the mark price. That is equals to 12%, if we remove, will become 100 in the denominator. Of means multiplication, and the mark price is rupees 18,500. So it will be equals to rupees 2,200, rupees 2,220. Now this is the discount. Just now we have calculated discount, that is equals to rupees 2,220. Now to calculate the selling price, this was the amount that was reduced from the mark price. That's why it is a discount. Now to calculate the selling price, we know that selling price is equals to the mark price minus the discount. Therefore, the mark price is equals to rupees 1,000 is equals to rupees 18,500, and discount we have calculated just now, that is rupees 2,220, and it will be equals to rupees 16,280. So the selling price is rupees 16,280. Now instead of doing this much calculation, if we have to just calculate the selling price, we can simply use the formula that selling price is equals to mark price into 100 minus discount percent upon 100. Now it will be equals to, the mark price is rupees 18,500 and discount is 12% upon 100. Now it will be equals to rupees 18,500 into 88 upon 100, which on calculation will directly gives you rupees 16,280. So to calculate the selling price directly, we can use this formula. In the next type of question, we have to find the mark price. That is, we are given discount or the discount percent and the selling price. Then we have to calculate the mark price. Let us see an example to understand how to calculate the mark price. On an eve of Gandhi Jayanti, a carpet is sold for rupees 9,720 after allowing 20% discount. Now we have to calculate is the mark price. Now first let us see what all values are given in this question. On the eve of Gandhi Jayanti, a carpet is sold. That means we are given the selling price for rupees itna after allowing a discount of 20%. That is, we are given the discount percent, that is 20%, and also we are given the selling price, that is equals to rupees 9,720. Now we don't know the mark price and we know how to calculate the discount, that is we calculate discount on mark price. So since we are not given the discount, we are not given the mark price, so we will assume let the mark price of the carpet be rupees 100. Now, if the discount is of 20%, then we can easily calculate the selling price using the previous formula, that is equals to mark price into 100 minus discount percent upon 100, that will be equals to 100 into 100 minus 20 upon 100, that will be equals to 100 into 80 upon 100, that will be equals to rupees 80. Now, since we have assumed that the marked price is rupees 100 and after allowing a discount of 20%, we are getting the selling price as rupees 80. But here the selling price is not rupees 80, it is rupees 9,720. So we can write, if the selling price is rupees 80, then the cost price was rupees 100. Now, if the selling price is rupees 9,720, then the cross price will be, we will get it by cross multiplying. That is, we will multiply 720 by 100 and divide it by 80. So it will be equals to rupees 9,720 into 100 upon 80. So it will be equals to rupees 1,000. It will be equals to rupees 12,150. Now, instead of doing this much calculation, we can also calculate the mark price using a simple formula, that is mark price is equals to 100 into selling price upon 100 minus discount percent. It is same as we have calculated the cost price in case of loss. That was it was equals to cost price equals to 100 into the selling price upon 100 minus loss. Here the cost price is replaced by mark price. So now if we substitute the values, that is 100 into selling price was rupees 9,720 whole upon 100 minus discount percent, that is 20, is equals to 100 into 9720 upon 80, and it will be equals to rupees 12,150. Now sometimes instead of giving a single discount, sometimes it is given a series of discount, and question is asked as to calculate a single discount or the equivalent discount which is equals to the series of the discounts. Let us understand this type of question with example. In this question, we have to find a single discount or find a single discount equivalent to single discount equal to a series of discount of 25%, 20% and 10%. That is, first we will allow a discount of 25% on the mark price, then we will get a price, then on the price we will again allow a 20% discount, then again we will allow a 10% discount on the net price which we have obtained from allowing 20% discount. Now, how to do this type of question? We have to find a single discount that is equivalent to series of these three discounts. So first let us see that what will be the selling price when we allow these three discounts on the mark price. And since we are not given the mark price here, so we will assume that the mark price, let the mark price be rupees 100. Now first we will allow the discount of 25%. So discount will be equals to 25% of rupees 100. That will be equals to 25 upon 100 into rupees 100. That will be equals to rupees 20. Rupees 25. Now the selling price which we will obtain if we have given only this discount will be equals to 100 rupees 100 minus the discount, that is rupees 25, that will be equals to rupees 75. Now allow 20% discount on rupees 75. So we can simply direct calculate the selling price instead of doing this procedure. Selling price will be equals to, now the new price will be rupees 75, and when we allow a discount, that will be equals to 100 minus 20 upon 100. So it will be equals to rupees 75 into 80 upon 100. So it will be equals to rupees 60. Now I have calculated directly here, or we can do in this by this method also. First we will calculate 20% of rupees 75, then we will subtract that amount from 75. Instead of doing that, I have directly calculated the selling price with the help of formula. Now again, one more discount. When we will allow the discount of 10%, the selling price will be rupees 60 into 100 minus 10 upon 100 will be equals to rupees 60 into 90 upon 100. So it will be equals to rupees 54. That means finally the article will be sold at rupees 54. Now if we calculate how much discount, or the net discount given to the buyer, that will be equals to the marked price, that will be equals to marked price minus the selling price. Therefore it will be rupees 100 minus rupees 54, that will be equals to rupees 46. Now if we calculate the discount percent, that will be equals to discount, that is rupees 46 upon the cost price, or the mark price. We can say the mark price was rupees 100 into 100 to convert the discount into percentage. Now it will be equals to 46%. So if we allow a single discount of 46%, it will be equivalent to the series of discount of 25%, 20% and 10%. So instead of allowing this 3 discount, we can simply allow a single discount of 46%.